Good morning. It is Saturday, October 17th. Bring it on. Just bring it on. You know, so many times nowadays, people are afraid of any kind of pain. They get a hangnail or a paper cut, and right away, ooh, that's just too much to bear. We celebrate today the feast of St. Ignatius of Antioch, a person who was not afraid of the pain that awaited him, and a person who humbly said, "Bring it on, because I'm a servant of the Lord." Ignatius was a bishop in the early church, and by the early church, I mean the very early 100s. This is a long time ago. And as a bishop in Antioch, when the emperor came into the territory, he gave all the Christians a very simple choice. Either reject Christianity and live, or continue to embrace Christianity and die, quite brutally. He put to death most of the Christians in the amphitheater. Ignatius was not willing to deny Christ and give up the faith. Instead, he said, "Bring it on." And he was arrested and condemned to death. Ignatius is best known for writing several letters in his incarceration as he awaited his death. 5 of them were to the early Christian communities, encouraging them to do everything that they could to hold firm in the faith. His final letter was written to all Christians, asking them not to intercede, but to allow him to die. He called himself the finest wheat of Christ, and he said that he was willing to be ground into the purest bread for the sake of Christ by the animals of the amphitheater. And in the Circus Maximus, he ultimately was fed to the lions. And from the moment that he was martyred, his name was proclaimed throughout all of Christianity as being a person who was willing to stand up to even a brutal death for the sake of the Lord. What are we willing to stand up for? How often does our faith waver? How often are we embarrassed about our faith when somebody else from another faith or in another denomination talks to us about theirs? Stand up for Christ. And if it involves any pain or suffering, because you know there are still martyrs today who face gruesome death, ask God for the courage of the martyrs. And then with great faith and confidence, just tell the world to bring it on. God bless you this day and every day of your lives.